Good morning, everyone. It's Leanne from Rivo Creations. I started to do some more of those booklets. Well, they're pockets, actually. And you have a pocket here, right there. And you have one on the top there. And you also could have a third behind it. All depends how you put the glue down. So you could have 3 pockets. Now I've done it out of this beautiful, my favourite paper. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is from a book, and it's, excuse me, I'm just going to move the camera down. It's from a book that I had, and it's a very old gardening book, but the paper is superb. I love it. It's it's glossy. And it's a bit matte on this side, but it's got some sheen on it. And this is glossy. And you can make these out of these book pages quite easily. This is quite pretty. You don't have to put anything on it because it's already decorated enough. And you can tell what the theme is. It's gardening. It's leaves. Beautiful. Look at that front picture there. Stunning. Beautiful. So I thought I'd show you how I made some of them. I have been inspired by other people, of course, like we all have. And they're quite simple to make. So I'm going to take a piece of paper. Now, book page, this one here is, and it doesn't matter what size it is, this is 10 inch by, what's that? 10 inch by 7 inch. So it's quite a big sheet of paper. And as you can see, there's flowers there. That's sweet. Okay, so what we're going to do is turn it to the side. And we're going to give it, I don't know, an inch to an inch and a half. Start from the middle and just work out. And normally that gives you a very straight crease. I will use my, excuse me, a bit of a frog in my throat this morning. Beautiful day here in Sydney. Let me just see what I'm doing here. If I do that, then I can't get to lift up that. So, has to be that way, does it? Let me just see. Oh, that's not going to work either. How did I do that other one? Let me just have a look for the moment at the plant. Right. That's interesting. Anyway, let's continue. So, I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to put that across to the edge. And we're just going to glue that. So you can use anything. So I've given it about an inch and a half, and then I folded that over to make a pocket, as you can see. And then we're just going to glue it. And there we go. And that's all we do. And then we will cut off the corners and round them off, I should say. And I'm going to round all of them off, the 4 of them. And this paper is absolutely stunning. I've never felt such beautiful paper. So, okay, we've rounded them off, and then we're going to lift up this to where we want it. As you can see, this one's about up to here, this line here. Just have a look at what you want to do. Now, in order to get a plant, we need to pull it up that way, so the plant should have been there. Well, that's a shame, so we can't do that. The plant will be on that side, which is okay because you could also, excuse me, oh dear, big frog in my throat this morning. Okay, so we can line it up like that. I'm going to put it the right way up so you can read it. This one's got Norfolk Island pine, and on the back it's got that beautiful plant, which is quite pretty too. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, there's no picture on front, so these ones you can also put a picture on the front. If you wanted to. Okay. So with these ones, because the writing's there, it's not so much of this glossiness, you can put something on it. Let's just see if our pockets are working really well. There's one. Now you can go behind that as well. So there's two pockets there, really. And the third one up top. There we go. So that works. Now with these plainer ones, excuse me, you can put something on it. This is just a butterfly. So that would still be a nature theme pocket. Like that. So we could do that. So there's no, you don't have to keep it plain like that, but I love these flower ones. Right, let's do another one, and it's all green on this side, which is good. That's what I want. So when we put it together like that, we really want our plant to come up. Right, okay, so let's give it 1.5 inches where we want it in the middle, and then just go out. I find that a good measure. You go to the size you want in the middle and you hold it down, then you just push your finger out like that, and it usually is very straight. Okay. Okay, so let's put some glue on this. And take over our page so it's right on the edge. That is not on the edge. I'm going to have to move it over. And I lost a piece of the page. Never mind. That happens. Okay, so we've got it there. And we can flatten that out like that. Now what we want to do is bring the flower up. So if we did that, the flower would come up. Or the green would come up. Let's try it this way. Okay, and let's try it this way. I like it that way the best. Okay, so let's just round off those corners. It does give it some extra, an extra better look, having the round corners. Oh, the neighbours must be out because the dogs are barking. Right. Right, that looks good to me. Now all we do is we get it to the length we want. And then push it down like that. Now we do need to glue it on each side. Like that. And there we go. There's another one. Very, very pretty and very easy to do. Love them. So with this one here, even though there's a flower on that side, I will glue down this butterfly. There we go. There we go. Roll that down so everything makes contact. There we go. So there we go. So if you get a plain one like that, even a book page that's got no colour to it all except the book page itself, then just put something on it. And I just put the butterfly. And there's our last one. And that's pretty too. So that's pretty simple to make, and they can go in your journal quite easily. They should be all the same length, but they're not. That last one's a bit bigger. I wonder why. Let me get a more glossier one. It's a pretty glossy one. We'll just see if there's any more. There's quite a few. There's one there too. Okay, so I am going to use all this paper, and I am going to make heaps of these. Let me just see what this is. Oh, here's some more. That's got some house plant ones in it with the house. See, they would be nice to make as well. Let's just do 2 more very quickly. Let's just see what I'm doing here. So I do want the flower to come up. So if I had it like that, right, so it's got to be like that. Nope. Let me just see if I can get this plant on the front. How to do that. It's upside down. I don't want it upside down. How do I do it so it's not upside down? I don't think it's going to work. So we just continue on the way we want. And I will catch you in a moment. Right, I've resumed. Thank you. Sorry about that. I was up to this, wasn't I? So I did this off camera quickly before I came on, and the camera seems to not be going the way I want. Let me just open it up a tiny bit more. There's the pocket. So we finished all the other ones. If you get a plain one, you can always put something on it, like that one. And then that is a beautiful one. It's just got green, and that's my favourite, of course. And then we have those two. So they're really good pockets. Very simple to make. Then you can also make just the tags to go in them out of the rest of the pages that you've got. Isn't that a beautiful two? It reminds you of a time when they did twos like that. And all I've done is glued one page together like that. I'll put the writing in first. And I'll just show you quickly what I did. Like that. Oops. Okay, like that. And we did this one. Like that. Okay, so we did that. This is the template that fits into those pockets. This one I just did myself. It doesn't fit in too well except on the back, so that's why I've decided to use this as the template, because this is the one that fits. So I'm not going to be too what's the word? Too worried about drawing it perfect about it. You can cut around it. We've all come out of kindergarten, haven't we? Some of us have. And just cut around it. Just like that. Oops, and I cut a bit off. Ah, well, I couldn't see what I was doing. So we do that. So there we've got our beautiful garden tag. Now you can do almost any decoration on this. Let me see. You can put anything on it. You can put a beautiful botanical one on top of that if you wanted to. I love it just plain ordinary plant. And it's quite weighty, and it will fit inside your pocket very easily. One, then you got one behind that. If you want to go behind it, let me see if I can get it there. Yeah. Nope, it's not going behind that one. Don't know why. Probably because it's too thick, but it fits in these pockets pretty well. There we go. See how it fits into that one as well. So it fits in very well, and it ties in because it's similar colour and it's the same paper. I like them that way. Now if you put a little, I don't know, ribbon on it or something like that, that would look good too. So that is great. I love those tags. Just very, very simple, very easy to do. Beautiful colours. Okay, let's just do one more. Where's a sheet of paper? And I have to get a garden one, because those ones there are house plants inside the garden. Inside the house, I should say. Okay, here's one. This looks good to me. Yes, I like it. So we're just going to fold it in thirds. You know, just use your eye. Doesn't matter if it overlaps. Not really. Look at the spider mites. Creepy crawly. And then just go over thirds again. There we go. And give it some glue. There we go. You don't need to give it too much glue. Right, let's put that on this way with the plant up. And then we can cut around it again. This time don't cut the cardboard, Leanne. Okay, keep these. They will come in handy for something. Okay. Let's give it a hole. Let's round off those corners. Oops. They were not doing too well, but it still worked. And if you didn't put enough glue on it, you can still do that glue. So let's have a look now at our plant. Right. There we go. It's just a matter of getting it down. Because it's still a bit wet. And then it fits on the top one quite easily as well. So that's pretty good. I like them. Let's do a different one that's got some writing as well. That's got a few little plants on there, like this one, the mealybug. Mealybugs. Yeah, they look ugly. Anyway, let's fold that over. Let's do it this way. Give it about a third. Okay, put that down. Just fold it over again. Like that. Let's glue it. Okay. There we go. Right, let's make our tag and let's put the picture in as well. Like that. Okay. There we go. Put them over there. We might reuse them, not sure. Let's give this a punch. And let's round off the corners. Like that. Okay, that worked. And there's our plant tag. And we can try and put that in. There we go. That fits in really nice. Same as that. Fits in really nice. So they were pretty simple to make and easy. Just get some gardening old books and just make something out of it. You can also decorate them up with some garden themed insects, plant, and then do the tags as well from the same paper. That would look really, really nice as well. And so I'm going to use them. This, I think I'll just decorate because I love the two on that side. So I might just decorate it with something now. Is there anything there that I can use? Let me just have a look. No, I shouldn't really use that, but let me just see what else I've got over here. Right, I'll get a butterfly. Let me see what butterfly we can use. How about this nice blue one? Okay, so I've got that butterfly. Let's tidy it up. And we can put that up there like that. That would look really nice. I don't think we need to edge it with anything, brown it up. What other words do people use? I like to use brown it up. The edges, just simple term. I understand what it means. Okay, so there we go. So that was quite simple. You just add something that would be in the garden, and you can do it on the back as well. Put something there. But that's quite simple, very easy to do. So I'll do some more to that. Not today, but I will do some more to it. Let me just put this back on. Okay. Now I am going to use some text book pages or some pages, if I can find some. Look, I've put them somewhere else, so I have to get up and get them, so I'll be right back. Right, everyone, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. It's only away a few seconds. I've got a cup of coffee here and enjoying the morning still. It's 11:30 in the morning on a Sunday. If anyone's in Australia knows what that means. The time of day. Okay. I'm just going to put this on the edge of this. Now I'm going to show you what I've done. All I've done is 2 pages of this, glued them together, folded after I've glued them together as a double page, then I've folded that over and made a booklet. That's all I've done. 2 pages, fold over, make a booklet, and here's my booklet. Here's my booklet. And all I'm doing now is I am gluing down stuff, paper. And I'm going to enjoy my cup of coffee, which is milk and coffee. I like to have 1 a day. I don't go overboard with coffee because I'm not that fond of it, but I do like that milk and coffee. Okay, we're still going to do some more on the front here. And this was the inside of a book. On the book cover, the book itself, the covers, this was on the inside, and it's some sort of marbling effect on the paper. And I'm just got my glue stuck in and not sure what that's all about. Let's see if I can get the glue out. Boy, that clogs up quick, doesn't it? Alright, I'm just going to get a new pin here. See if I can go down the spout of it. There we go. That worked. And here comes the glue. Okay, so I'm going to use this inside cover from a book. This pebbling material. It's an old book cover, and the marbling on it is pretty old too. Right, that's good. Now, let's see what else we can do. Well, I do have some book pages here with some colour on it. I wonder if that would look nice, or the orange, or the green. Oh, I like the green. let's just use this offcut from should we come up from the bottom? Yeah, the bottom's better because it's got blue on it as well. Okay, so let's just use that offcut that we had from the book page that we coloured in. Okay, let's see if we can get that straight. Like that. Okay, so that's the front covered. Let's just cut this off. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to fold these up. Some of that and some of that. Right, so that's the front of our cover. Now, I'm not going to decorate it at this point because I'm just going to cover up and make the book into the background that I want. And, oh, I do like that. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use this other page that I've got. Might have to fill up my glue bottle again. There we go. Okay. Now we can use that other piece for somewhere else because it's got some beautiful crayon on it, so I'll leave it just there so we can reuse it. Now we also can leave some of these flowers if you wanted to. I'm just going to get my ruler. Just going to see what this will look like here. So if I put that there. Oops, dropped that. Never mind. Okay, so if we put that in right in there, that would look pretty good. And if we cut off this fern, and we just put that in like that. Nope, I'll put it over the other side. Okay, I'm going to hold that up. Put this right on the inside. About there. Right there. Okay. Let's continue on and put something else there. How about some graph paper? Yeah, I'll just... Actually, I'm not going to use scissors. Let's just use this as a straight edge. Bit of a torn look. Okay, that would look good. Well, you know what? That is not working. I'm going to have a look. Okay, let's see if it can come out now. Yep, it's coming out. That really clogs up easily, doesn't it? Okay. Let's put that there. Right, that is some graph paper. Right, what else we've got? Right, we've got some of this paper as well. Okay, let's see if we can put that there. I think so. I'll just cut a little bit more off this bottom, about there. Okay. Alright, let's put this down. I'm going to have to go off camera in a minute and put some more glue in my bottle. Let's put this down here. Okay, so we've got nearly that finished. Okay. There we go. Right, now we've got that down. That looks pretty much done. Once we put some decoration in there, that should be fine. Okay, let's do the back. Let's not mince word, let's just do it. Okay, let's put that right on the edge, like that. Okay, still got some more of this left. Oh boy, I'm struggling with this glue today. I'm not sure why that is. It's better. Right, let's glue this down. Let's see how we go there. There we go. Okay, I am going to have to put some glue in. my... Oh, I'll do it off camera. I'll be right back. Right, there we go. I'm finished. I've covered our book in, our 2 pages. There's the back, there's the inside, and I don't mind the big pair that I coloured in and drew. Some stamping that I did on some page books and some crayon. And there's the front with some crayon as well and some book page. I don't mind that at all. Now, we need to decorate them, and I'll just have a sip of my coffee. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to throw things on it. I don't care what they look like. I'm just going to do it. Just going to see how much that I can put down, collaging the whole page. That's all I'm going to do. Oops, that is a stapler. So all I'm going to do is glue. Yes, glue. And collage things onto this booklet. Anything that I find. There's no theme to it, no rhyme or reason. Just because I want to. Now this stapler's bugging me. I'll stab myself in a minute if I don't be careful. I've got part of it out. See if we can get that other part. There we go. Right, I think this is Dame Edna Everage. And I'm just going to glue it all down. Doesn't matter what it looks like. The aim of the game is to glue as much as you can down on your page without having a theme. So it's just an eclectic group of things. What's on my desk? Okay. There we go. Where's my roller? Well, I'm not fond of the way I did that, so let's just turn it around a little bit straighter. Yeah, now that's Dame Edna Everage, and he looks fabulous. Or she looks fabulous. She, I suppose. Okay, he's an impersonator. Okay, what else can we put down? Just going to see what I've got here. And I do have some of this beautiful tissue paper. And I might put some of that down as well. Okay, let's put that on top, like that. Okay. I do have this. I really don't want to cover up my pear. It's not an apple, it's a pear. So let's just use a bit of it. Yep. This is heavy cardstock, so you'll need a bit of glue on this one to make sure it stays down. Okay. What's wrong with my camera? Okay, it's a bit fuzzy. Come on, focus. Okay. Okay, I've got some of this beautiful paper here. Let's take some of it off. Now this is just stuff I've got sitting around. It's not planned, it's just putting pieces of random paper down and collaging. Okay. And just randomly collaging pieces all over the place. Now, I'm not too sure why that glue's not coming out. I may have to clean it. Okay, oops, I'm going to have to pull it back. It's about there. Okay, I'm going to have to go off camera and fix that glue bottle. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what's wrong with my camera. Focus, come on, focus. I'm just going to finish my coffee and move that light. There we go, finished. Alright, let's see what else we've got to put on there. I've got some beautiful hummingbirds from, where are they from? Tsunami Rose. It's a calendar. We can use the birds. They're quite pretty. Let me just cut it out. Just going to cut it out rough. Now this is parchment paper, so it's pretty, well, it's pretty paper for a start, but it's, I don't know, it's parchment paper, so it feels really, really nice feel to it, a nice weight to it. There we go. So it's quite a beautiful feel. Let me just see the front. This might look good on the front. Let's see how our birds are going. Yep, like that. Alright, so that would look alright on the front. There we go. So I'll leave that there for the time being and continue on with what we're doing. Now, I don't think I need to touch the back. I think the back's fine the way it is. If you have a look, it's got paper, it's got a stamp, and it looks pretty okay. So it's just the front and the back, the inside we need to do. So I'm going to have a look at what else I've got here. I've got some more birds. I'll give that a miss for the time being. Let me see what else I've got. Now I'm just trying to see what paper that's out of, because that paper is cardstock. It's not paper. Let's have a look at these. These are from Tsunami Rose too. We can use them, but I'm more interested in looking for flowers or birds at this point. Let me see if I can find some. Right, that's a pretty plant there. Let me just see what's here. Right, so I've got some of this. This is beautiful parchment paper as well. Let's take some of that off. We can still put some more stuff there. Now I unglued my bottle, as you can see. Oh boy, it only lasted for a second. What is wrong with this? I have to give this a miss, I think, and go straight to the source, which is my, oops, my camera moved, my glue bottle. Here we go. Let's see if it comes out of this. There we go. Okay, so let's put this down about here. Roll up. There we go. So that's quite nice. Okay, we can put some of the writing here in the corner. That would look alright. Right in the corner there. Still can see our pear. Right. And I think we can do some more down here. Let me just see which way this goes. That way. Right, so we can take some more flour off there. Put that down. Okay. Let me just see where we are. Right, just there. Okay, so we can do that. Like that. And that's what we've got so far. And that's pretty good. I don't mind that. Let me just see if it needs anything else. Yeah, maybe one down there. Okay, let's put that right in the corner. Let's not just put our Dame Edna Everage away just yet, fully. Okay, so that's what we've got. Now we've covered that up quite well. We've just collaged all over it. Now it's the front. We're going to leave the back, remember. Now I'm not sure whether these birds actually, which way? This way. Actually go well on that. Not sure. But what I will do is I will put down a little bit more paper in the background. So I might put that there. Like that. Like that. And give it a different background. That's not too bad. Let's see what else we got here. Right, we've got these flowers. So I'm going to put that over there just for the time being. I'm not sure whether I will use it. Let's take this one off and see whether we can plant this in the middle, which I think we can. Yeah, I like that in the middle. Maybe we could put it over the side. Let me see. And then you can put them in block form. And collage them all over. Let me just see what this looks like again with it. Yep, I think I'll put this one down. We'll just go for it. Whoops. And I'm going to put that just above there where the blue crayon is, because I like the crayon. And where the green crayon goes as well. So there we go. There's our page. Let's see what else we can do here. I was looking at those birds. That's a single bird. I'm not sure. There, it goes that way. Jeez. Now, I think we'll give that a miss. So far, I'm liking the flower. But we do need to attach some other stuff. Maybe something like this. I'll just tear this. Let's see how we go with this. Now I don't mind that. So you get a bit of all the paper and crayons. So I don't mind that. So let's go ahead with that. So let's go ahead with that. Right, we didn't go to the end there, but that's okay, I don't want to. No, we've got it now. And let's cut that piece off. And we did that. We didn't cut that. We can cut it. Okay, we've got a piece of this left, which you can put all over the place. Right, let's put that down. Like that. And we can also do the same here. Too small. Just there's fine. Like that. And I'm not sure whether that's enough, but it's pretty close. So I'm going to get another butterfly from my big page. Now what colour? That one's yellow, so how about if we... Ooh. let's get a purple one. There's a green one there. Let me just see. Let me just cut this one, see what it looks like. I'm going to cut this long skinny one. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I wanted the green one to match the green that was on here. Okay, so we can stick it there, which looks okay. We can stick it there, which looks okay too. No, I don't want to stick it there. We could stick, no. You know what? I'm going to stick it right there. Yep, right there. We could stick 2 butterflies down. That might be quite nice. But we'll put that one there, like that. Right, that looks good. Let's get one more. Let's get a small one, and I'll get this tiny one up here. There we go. Okay, so this is a tiny one, and we could put it anywhere, couldn't we? Just there's nice. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put it just there to tie in those papers there. Okay, so that's pretty good to me. So there we go, there's our front. There's our inside. And I just used what was around me on my desk. And there's the back we left. Now, we can put another butterfly just on the back, just to, and we'll just use one of these small ones. Just to give it some sort of connection to the others, the inside and the front. This is just a little plain black one. Look nice there, just in the corner, or just here to join all them up, and I think that's where I'll put it. I like the connection of joining the paper, different paper, all in one to each other, like that. That really looks, I don't know, that's what I do anyway, and I like it that way. As you can see how it ties them all together. Just like a little, I don't know, rosette, put it in the corner of all of the page. So there we go. That was quite interesting. Now, there is one other process that I was going to do. I did see it on Tsunami Rose, but I did it to some stuff myself. So it's nothing new that I haven't done, that I haven't seen before, or I've done myself. And I will be right back with that. Okay, I'm back. Look what I've got. A plate with some white paint, and I'm going to give it a drop of water. Oops, maybe too much. I don't know yet. I am going to connect up my, now what do you call this, hot air from my dryer. I'm going to connect that up so I can, so I can dry everything. And let's just, now I've just pulled this brush out. It's been sitting there for years, so I'm going to use it. Maybe that was too much water. Oh well, we'll tell, won't we? I'm just going to have a practice run. Just want to see the colour. Right, it's not too bad. Okay. I'm just going to put a bit of white what do you call it, diluted paint on my front cover there. Oops. And let's just dry it. Okay, and I'm going to join it where all the joins are. If you see where the joins are, just put some paint there and like you're mixing it in together, if you know what I mean. Mixing it and making it into one big thing. I don't know whether you can see that. That's all I've done. Put some white diluted paint over the top. Joined it all in together as if it's one big... don't know what I mean to say by that, but you know what I mean. I'm sure you'd know what I mean. I'm just trying to join it all in together, the edges. Okay, another dry. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's turn it over and do the inside. It's still a little bit wet from the paint and from the glue, but that's all right. All I'm doing is trying to take out those harsh lines and sort of join them in together with each other. Okay. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, I don't mind that. Okay, that's probably enough. And we will do the back as well to finish off all that paint. Mix it all together. All the harsh lines together like that. And it looks good enough to me. Let's just do that. Okay, it's pretty much dry. So I've got our inside and our front. Now I'm just going to finish off all this on the front. I'm just going to try and tie it all in together, all the harsh lines, and that's all I'm trying to do. looks good enough to me. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let me just move that over and clean it shortly. Now I'll just give this a really good dry. Okay, I think that's pretty much done. And I will show you it. I'll open it up. And there's the inside. And the back. And the front again. Oops, let me just hold up closer. I don't mind that bit of a whitewash all over it. It's quite good. Now the only other thing is we need to glue down our edges and then brown them up, and then we're finished. So I am going to, because we only put our pages together quite simply, we didn't really glue them down strong enough. I was going to machine sew it, and I still will, but I'll just glue down these edges for the time being. Okay, this one. And the last one. And we will machine sew it down. I'll do that off camera and show you in the next video the finished booklet. Let's just straighten up our lines a bit. Yep, they're all done. Quite nice. And there's our booklet all finished, and I really like that. Now you can go over the top and, go over the top and stamp on it. You could do that. You could put a whole whitewash over the whole lot. I just did it around the harsh lines, as you can see. Like that. And like that. And inside there as well. So that's it. That's my booklet. And what else did we do in this session? Well, we did our tags as well, and we did our pockets, double pockets. And I did that tag, of course, it's a big one. So that will go well in another journal that we can do. We can make it this size, a little bit bigger, and we can use this as a booklet inside. That would look really, really nice. Okay, so until I see you next time, please take care, everyone. Bye for now.